with some breaking developments coming in. We're understanding an online complaint has been filed against actor Vijay for his Leo movie songs alleging drug addiction and indulging in rowdyism. So that's the complaint that has been filed against the actor Vijay for his upcoming movie and the songs that have widely been shared on social media. We're understanding there is a social activist who in fact has filed a complaint to the police station, and all of this has happened through an ITI that actor Vijay is active in the song to support drug addiction. That's the concern that is being raised in this complaint. So in this RTI and the complaint that has been filed, they're saying that action now should be taken against the actor under the section of the Narcotics Prevention Act and against the people who guided the song in support of this. So there seems to be a controversy that is now erupted over this particular song that features actor Vijay much ahead of the release of his movie Leo. As we pointed out, an online complaint now has been filed. Purnima Murli now joining us on the broadcast. Purnima, help us understand who's filed this complaint and what kind of action are they now asking should be taken against the actor?
Well, in fact, this is an RTI activist, Selvam, who's time and again filed RTIs on many issues that have impacted the people. And latest complaint the latest complaint that he filed to the Chennai Police Commissioner online was in regards to the song that was released by the filmmakers of Leo, starring actor Vijay, in which he's seen smoking, and the RTI activist Selvam has filed a complaint that the songs of the film Leo are inducing drug addiction and also indulging in rowdyism, and that stern action should be taken against the makers and the actor who's trying to promote drugs. This is a complaint that was filed. Remember, he's filed many complaints, and one of the latest complaints that he's filed is against actor Vijay. We'll have to wait and see if action will be taken in this regard, but he had filed it late last evening is what we are given to understand.
So as Purnima is pointing out, this is an RTI that in fact has been filed against the actor for drug addiction and rowdyism. Purnima, I want to understand, has anybody related to the movie reacted so far as this complaint is concerned?
Well, so far no one has reacted to this particular complaint that was filed by the activist Selvam. But remember, this is not the first time that we are seeing Vijay's movies involved in controversies. He's not new to controversies. We've seen several political parties take on actor Vijay because of some of the dialogues that were depicted in the film. And now the latest being a social activist also now saying that the actor is trying to promote drugs by also trying to portray some of the scenes in the movie. And the songs, remember, were released last week when the actor celebrated his birthday. And since then, the videos have gone viral. And in that video, there is a scene where the actor is seen smoking, and that hasn't gone on well with the social activist.
Right. Right. So as Purnima is pointing out, not really the first time that you have social activist Selvam who's filed an RTI of this sort, and neither is controversy new to actor Vijay. Purnima, if you're feeling fine, I just want to understand another aspect. Every time we see a movie that has any sort of projection of usage of drugs or even smoking or alcohol, usually the filmmakers put out a disclaimer saying that this is injurious to health or something on those lines. Despite that, does the activist feel that action should be taken?
Well, absolutely. The procedures have been followed, especially when it comes to actor Vijay's films. But the complainant in his online RTI complaint to the police commissioner says that the song should be banned, and also the fact that the actor is trying to promote such scenes, that is not acceptable, because remember, Vijay of late has been making political statements. Whether or not Vijay will make his political debut is still unclear, but the statements made by the actor clearly shows that he may be interested in politics, and that's why the social activist has filed a complaint against the actor.
So Purnima, you were saying a short while ago that the actor is not new to controversy. What are the other kind of movies that have seen Vijay land in controversy? Okay, we seem to have lost that line with our colleague Purnima Murli. We'll try and get her back. But that's the update that's coming in, where an online complaint, in fact, has been filed against the actor Vijay for his upcoming movie, which is called Leo. This is in particular for a song that has been released, which is of course gone viral on social media. You now have a social activist, Selvam, who in fact has filed this complaint, which is an RTI. He in fact has gone on to say that the actor is supporting the use of drugs and there is rowdyism that is being seen in the song, and thus there needs to be a complete ban. But as I was discussing with my colleague Purnima, the filmmakers usually do use creative liberty and they do put out disclaimers saying that this is injurious to health. So despite that, should there be a ban? Will be interesting to see the reaction that comes in, if any, for anyone related as far as this movie is concerned. But as we were saying, not the first time that actor Vijay has seen a controversy around his movie or even songs. So this RTI that in fact has been filed is filed by an activist, and not the first time that he's filed an RTI complaint of this sort. So let's also bring in our colleague Mugilan, who's also now joining us on the broadcast. Mugilan, I was asking Purnima, this is not the first time that actor Vijay has seen a controversy around his movie or songs. Talk to our viewers about the kind of controversies that actor Vijay has seen in the past.
Definitely, rightly pointed out that this is not the first time that actor Vijay is landing in a controversy, and now there is another against actor Vijay with Chennai police. A complaint has been filed by an activist to Chennai Commissioner's office, stating that actor Vijay is propagating youngsters to smoke, and he has also stating that Vijay through his posters is encouraging youngsters to enter into rowdyism. Also, because there is a new movie that is scheduled for release in coming months, that movie's song was released recently, and in that poster we can see Vijay is smoking in that poster. So taking objection to that, this particular activist have filed a complaint, and there are several regulations where the actors should not encourage or promote smoking when they're acting in the movie. But even though there are several guidelines and requests from several political parties, several actors in Tamil Nadu continue to do that, and the actor Vijay also continue to encourage or promote smoking is what the activist says, and that is why a complaint has been filed before the Chennai police.
So Mugilan, we're understanding this is for a song called Na Reddy for his upcoming movie Leo. Could you roughly talk to our viewers about what the song depicts, what is the storyline of the movie, and when are we expecting the movie to release?
Definitely, we have seen actor Vijay recently started testing waters for his political entry. Very recently, we saw him meeting the 10th and 12th toppers, and even during that meeting, we have seen actor Vijay dropping hints about his political entry. And this particular song, Na Reddy, it also have very strong political connotations. And in this particular song, we have seen everything is ready and shall I come. So definitely, yes, Vijay is still testing waters, and he is dropping things about his political entry. And this song also goes in the same line. And the particular activists have taken objection to it, stating that actor Vijay should be a morally responsible person.
Okay. Mugilan, I apologize for interrupting. From the AIADMK, we in fact have Kovai Satyam now joining us on the broadcast. Good to have you with us here on CNN News 18. How do you see the complaint that has been filed against the actor Vijay for his upcoming movie for a particular song, because the complainant feels that this is supporting the usage of drugs?
In India, the actor and actress are perceived to be icons, idols, and they have the highest level of influence in society. While they may take the shield under the law, stating that we have given a disclaimer in the screen that tobacco consumption is injurious to health. However, what is expected out of an actor is, since they are in the highest level of influencers, they should act responsibly. And now when Mr. Vijay wants to test his waters in politics, he should lead a life which proves an inspiration to others.
But Mr. Satyam, I just want to understand, leaving what is projected in the song, when we say that, youngsters are going to get impacted, if you look at the smoking, figures or graphics as far as the number of people who consume tobacco or even drugs in India, that's pretty high. So is it fair to put the entire blame on actors and actresses?
Not the entire blame can be put on actor and actresses. However, they are perceived as somebody, as a public figure. When they want to come into politics, they should be a role model for others. That's the highest level of expectations from Aam Janata of people in public life and politics.
Mr. Satyam, I just request you to stay on with us. We also have activist Brinda Adige also now joining us on the broadcast. Brinda, good to have you with us here on CNN News 18. How do you see this entire controversy? Do you feel too much of pressure is put on actors and actresses? Because even in real life, you have youngsters either way indulging in drug abuse, wanting to have tobacco. Is it fair to put the entire pressure on actors and actresses, or do you think that actors and actresses should also lead a responsible life?
I will go first with your first question. It is important for us to understand that as a nation, a lot of our young people have got into drug abuse as well as smoking and other such intoxicants. When you ask me, is it fair to put this kind of a burden on actors and actresses? Well, we must also understand we are a nation that has many actors who have become politicians. So we expect that they become role models, strong, positive role models for their fans, because a lot of their fans follow these actors or actresses. And irrespective of them coming into politics or not, these role models are what holds our youth and the habits and behavior that they form. So today we are looking at not only these habits as vices, but as serious health concerns, and health not only to their body and their mental health also. So yes, that kind of a responsibility, let us not use the word burden, a responsibility of ethical behavior is expected of actors, actresses and politicians.
Okay, Kovai Satyam, also we'd like to thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. Brinda, also we'd like to thank you for joining us here on CNN News 18. What will be interesting to see will be the kind of reaction that we get either from the actor or those associated as far as this movie is concerned. But